Hi Sharon, how are you? Am I audible?
Hey, hey, yeah, you are audible, Lata. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, good.
Is my screen visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Shall we start the session?
Yeah, sure.
Today we are
Yes.
going to discuss about nested loop, or let's say nested for. For this, we can include loop inside loop. For example, I am taking a loop. So I just append the for num in range like this, and I'm here inside for loop. I am using other for loop like this, and I will just simply taking it as n, and I will just include for any loop inside one loop is called nested loop. Mm. Let me show you with an example. I'm taking a new file and saving it in the folder, and I'm just creating a new folder with today's date. In that, I'm saving this file as pattern or nested for, and now I'm just showing you the simple example of nested for loop. For I in range of let's take 5, and then I am taking other loop for j in range of 5. I'm taking the same value, and now I just want to print the value of 5 in the first loop, or let's say outer loop. Think this as this is outer loop and this is inner loop. Here I am trying to print j value, but I just want to include its name also, so I am taking j equal to j, and here I equal to 1. And I'm just saving this and running it. Now, I just I'm just simply printing J value here because I just want to see the difference. Now see here in first iteration, or it is starting from 0 on, let's say 1 comma, so it will start from 1, and I'm running it. In the first iteration, that means when the outer for loop execute one time, and again it is printing I equal to 1, and then inner for loop is executing its range. We are simply taking two for loops, and here for the first, Nested for loop simply means a loop inside loop. I mean, for loop inside for loop. Here I am taking the first for loop as I, and for I in range of 1 comma 5, I am just printing I equal to I. That means I am just printing I value. And then I am writing, taking other for loop inside outer for loop, and I am naming it, I mean, I am taking it as J, and then I am printing J value. So it is printing for first iteration, it is printing 1. For J, it is printing 1 and then 2 and then 2 and then 3 up to 4, because here last value is not included. For the second iteration, again it is printing 2 and J is printing up to 4 values. In the same way, it will execute. Hmm. Now, let me show you how to create a simple pattern like this using for loop. For example, in first line, and I have to print 1. In second line, I have to print 1, 2. And in third line, I just want to print 1, 2, and 3. For this, first I am taking a for loop for I in range. And here I'm just taking this as 1 comma 4, and then I'm taking the inner for loop, other for loop for j in range of, again I'm taking up to I plus 1, because here first I need to print only 1. So the value of I is 1 and I have to print 1. So I will take 1 comma I plus 1, and then I will just print value of j. And for not going to next line like this, I will just use n equal to space. So it will come in a single line. Like see what. And then I just use print first, taking new line, and I am saving it and running it. It is printing me 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If we don't want to use start and stop values both, we can simply take here 3, and we can take here j plus 1. So it will execute or do the same operation, because here we are here the values are starting from 0, and from 0 here we are printing j plus 1. That means let's say for first iteration the value of I is 0 and the value of j is also 0. Here we are printing j plus 1. So it is printing 1. For next line, the value of I is 1 and the value of j is also is 0 and then 1. So let's see. First 0, so it is printing 1 here, and then again the value of j is 1. So it is printing j plus 1, that means 2. So it is printing 1 and 2. In the same way, it will execute. Even if we take n number of input from user, for example, I am taking int of input, enter value. I am just asking the user to give me the value. Then I will simply place here n, and then also it will execute same. For example, here I am again taking 3. It is printing me 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. If I take more value, for example, if I take 20, it, It will execute me up to 20 from like this in the same format 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. In the same way, it will display me up to 20. Uh, do you understand this code or have any doubts on this pattern? How to? Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are.
Does anyone have any doubt on this code, or should I explain it again, or do you understand this code, or can I explain it again?
I'm good with it.
Aisha, you?
Yes, ma'am, I understood.
Okay. In the same way, we can design multiple patterns like I'm just taking a new file and saving it as pattern. And now I just want to take input from user for number of rows and columns. So I'm just taking rows equal to int of input, enter number of rows. And then again I'm asking user how many columns he needs. I'm just asking int of input, enter number of columns. I just want to print the pattern like this. If user input, for example, I am taking user input rows as 5 and columns as 3, then it has to print like 1, 2, and 3 5 times like this. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I just want to print like this. For that, I am taking uh, rows. I'm asking the user to input how many number of rows and columns he wants, and I'm taking a loop. For example, for rows, I'm taking it as R. We can simply think outer for loop as we have two loops, right? We can simply think outer for loop for rows and inner for loop for columns. Just let's see. I'm taking for R in range of row. In that, I just need to take other for loop for columns. So I can simply take mm, for C. I mostly use IJ, but okay. For C in range of column, I've taken rows. And now I just want to print C plus 1 and I will take n as space value. If I don't use print here, it will come, I mean, everything will print in same line. So, for example, let's see. I'm taking 2 and 3. It is printing 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 in same line. So, we have to use print of the inner for loop. So, it will print in other line. I'm taking 5 rows and 6 columns. It is printing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means the 6 columns, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows and 6 columns. We can also write like this: 1 comma rows plus 1, 1 comma. Let's see. If we use 1 comma rows plus 1 and 1 comma columns plus 1, and we can simply print C, then also it will give the same output. That means we have multiple ways to design patterns. According to your idea, you can design these types of patterns. In the same way, if I want to print values, rows and values, I mean, I just want to print the row number. Just a minute, I will be back uh, in a minute. Uncle, తెలీదు అంకుల్ నాకు కూడా. ఆ, సరే అండి. Am I audible? Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Um, Here I am again asking the user how many rows and how many columns, but here I just want to print like row number. For first row, I just want to, I mean, I need 5 rows and 3 columns, right? For first row, I want to print 1, 1, 1, and for second row, I want to print 2, 2, 2. In the same way, up to 5. For that, I can simply use R here. And if I run this and entering 5 and 3, it is printing me the only row values. Because here I am using R instead of C, so it is printing me for first row it will display 3 columns. That means first 3 columns will print 1, 1, 1. In the same way, it will execute. And I just want to print other pattern like till now we have printed like 1, 1, 2, 3 like this, right? Now I just want to print reverse. For example, for first row, I want to print, for example, I was just taking, uh, just think, a value, for example, let's take, okay, I'm just taking 6 as input. I just want to print 6 number of rows. Um, let's see. Here I want to print for first uh, line, I just want to print 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then next line, I just want to print from 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In the same way, I just want to print the values. So until the output will be 5. For achieving this pattern, first I have to take number of rows. So simply here I am taking for I in range of 1 comma 7 and inside. That means this belongs to rows, right? This is outer for loop. So this will belong to row. And in inner for loop, I am taking j in range of, again I am taking 1 comma 7. This is inner for loop. So just think this as columns. And now if so, first line I want to print all, but in second row I just want to avoid the first value. That means I just want to avoid values greater than row. So I can simply take if j greater than or equal to I just want to print the value of j and n equal to, again I am taking as empty, or if the value is greater than or equal to a, I need space here, right? So if this is not greater, I just want to print empty string with and value as empty, I mean single space. And now I just want to come out of for loop and I just use normal print for taking a new line. Now I am running it. It is printing values from 1 to 6. Because we have 7 value is not included. I mean, stop value is not included. So it is displaying 1 to 6 values. In the same way, like other pattern, like for example, I will take 5, then it has to print star, or let's take 3 values only, and star, 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 and it has to come back. That means it has to print again double star and single star. To achieve this kind of pattern, we can we can also achieve this kind of pattern using for loop. For example, I'm taking for I in range of, I'm taking input from user here, and is equal to int of input and or like say value like this. And now I'm taking for I in range of n. That means I just need n, I mean n minus one number of let's see. Here if we take 5, here it will execute up to 4 only, because this is top value, right? So 5 minus 1. That means up to 4 it will be executed. That means 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, sorry, 0 to 4. So here I'm again taking a loop inside this for j in range of I plus 1. And now I'm printing star, comma, and equal to, again some empty space. Till now it will print only a, let's see. I'm just using simple print. Let's see what will happen till now. I mean, I'm just taking 3 value. So it is printing me up to 3 stars. And now I just want to print these 2 rows, right? So I can simply take other nested for loop for creating them. I'm simply taking again for I in range of n comma 0 comma minus 1. Because here I just need negative step value because I just need to print 2 and then 1 in the same way. So I am using this. And then I am taking inner for loop for j in range of I minus 1. And now I am printing again star. Can simply copy and paste this here. And I am executing this code. Now it is giving me this pattern. Here, after executing this loop, that means first it will execute up to 3 stars, that means 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star. After that, here we are taking values from n. That means we are taking values from 3. So the first value is 3, and for j means I minus 1. I minus 1 means 3 minus 1. That is 2. So it is executing two times 0 and 1. 2 means this is top value. So that implies it will execute 0 comma 1. So for two iterations it is printing double star. And next this value will be 2. So this value will be 1. So this will execute 0. That means it is j is executed one time. So it is printing single star. Uh, do you understand this code or shall I explain it again? Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I understood. I think practice.
Yes. Aisha, did you understand this code? Am I audible? Okay, maybe I hope.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, okay. Mm. Next, we are going to discuss about while else loop. For this, the syntax of while else loop is while condition. Here we will write the code if the when which has to be executed when the condition is true. And in else block, we can also write the code, but this code will execute after completing the execution of while condition. Uh, but if we use break, it won't execute. That means this else block is executed after executing while loop. But this else block won't execute if we use break. That means it will not execute when loop is terminated using break. You already know break is a loop control statement. Let's see with an example. And here I'm taking a new file and saving it as while else. And now I'm simply taking an example. I just want to print values up to 10. I mean, from 1 to 10. So I'm taking while I less than 10, 11. I just need to print 10 also, right? So I'm taking I less than 11. I plus equal to 1. I'm just incrementing I value. And then I'm printing I. And now I'm running it. It is printing me up. Oh, yeah. Here I have incremented after 11. So I can simply take 10. Because here what happened is first I'm incrementing before printing the value. So it is printing me 11 also. So I'm just make it as 10. And here now I'm using else block. And here I'm printing. This is else block. And I'm running it. After executing the while block, the else block is executing. But if this is terminated using break, for example, let's see. Mm, I'm just taking a condition. If I equal to 5, I just want to break. Then it is not executing the else block because this loop is terminated using break, so it is coming outside. See, it will print this code outside. It is directly going outside. Uh, if we don't use break, and now I am running it, it is executing both. This is else block and outside loop because here this loop is not terminated. When we use break, the loop is terminated. So the else block will also not be executed. So that's why it is printing up to 4 and it completely terminated the while loop and come outside. But when we use continue, it will start executing from the next iteration. So that's why else block will execute. But if we use break, it won't execute. Do you get this code? I mean, do you get how this while and else block execute?
Yes.
In the same way, we can use for else. Yeah, we can use for condition or let's say simply for num in range of something. And in this we will write the code and then else block will execute. And these two statements work for both. That means execute after executing the for loop. If it is terminated using break, it won't execute else block in the same way. Uh, Let's see with an example. I'm just saving it as for else, and now I'm just taking same range for I range of 1 comma 11. Here stop value is not included, so I am taking up to 11, and I am taking if I equal to 5, or first I just want to print everything, so I'm just printing I, and then I'm uh, using else block, and I'm printing inside else block, and then I'm printing outside loop. Here, in the same way as while loop, it will execute completely from 1, I mean, it is printing from 1 to 10 continuously. And after printing, I mean, after executing for loop, it is executing else block. Inside, it is printing inside else block and then outside loop. If I take here, for example, if I am using if I equal to 5, and if I use continue, can you guess the output of this code?
It will skip 5.
Yes. Uh, does this execute or not? Will else block execute or not?
Yeah, it will execute. So it will
Yes.
only skip 5.
Yes, you are right. It will skip 5 because it is so that's why it will start a new iteration. So it will like print from 6 and it will execute everything. But if I use break, Aisha, are you there? Aisha, did you
Yes,
understand this?
ma'am.
Okay, let's answer this question. If I use break here, then what will execute?
Inside else.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
What will execute? Here, after using break, else block will not be executed. Then what will be the output of this code?
Inside else block, ma'am.
No, no, just see. First, let me show you. Here, it will execute 1, 2, 3, 4, and then outside loop. We already know that if we use break statement, it won't execute the else block. That means if this loop is terminated using break, it won't execute else block. So it is printing me outside loop. Hmm. Let's take other example. Um, I'm taking here 1 comma 5, and if I equal to 3, I just want to print I'm just using continue. Now can you guess this the output of this code? Will else block execute or not? See, if we use break, then only it won't execute the else block. If we use any other things like continue, or if we don't use anything, it will definitely execute else block after executing the code. Now tell me, does it execute else block or not?
Yes, ma'am. It will execute.
Yes, you are right. It will execute the else block. For example, if I use break here,
It won't execute, ma'am.
okay, then what will be the output? Expected output.
Outside loop will be the output, ma'am.
Uh, only outside loop will print or some other things also print. Like see, first the I value is 1. It will print or not. I is not equal to 3. I equal to 3 is false. So it will print 1. In the same way, and again, it will check for 2. Then it will print 2. In the same way, what will be the output of this code? Just guess the output of this code. Will it print 1, 2, 3 and outside loop? Yes. No.
Yes, ma'am.
It will print 1, 2, 3.
Only one.
Yes, you are right. It will print 1 and 2 and then outside loop. Because when I value is 3, we are breaking it. So after using break, else block will not be executed. So it will print 1, 2 and then outside loop. Mm. Shall we start other topic or can we end this session here?
I'm good
It's
if you're
your
starting.
wish.
Aisha, did you say something?
I said it's your wish, ma'am.
Okay. Um, and now I am just talking about strings and string method. Today we'll discuss about string and string method. We have also seen, we seen in previous classes about creating a string and all. I'm just saving it as string. We can simply create string using single quotes, double quotes, and okay. I'm just taking value of s. I'm taking here hello. Welcome to Python. Is this the valid string? Yes or no? Is this valid string or not?
It is valid.
Yes. For example, if I use a single quote inside this, is this valid or it will give me an error?
This will give you error.
Yes, because we don't use single quotes inside single quotes, but we can use it when we use slash operator. Oh, maybe my system. Slash operator. Ah, this is slash value, but in my system it is printing as W. Uh, let's say not this slash. Back. We can use a value for slash and right. So backward slash. We can use this symbol here, but in my system it is displaying as W. Okay. If I use that backward slash, it will take it as raw string, or it will simply count, like, see what will print first. It will print the, there is a problem in my code, I think. See, it is printing a new line because it is taking as slash n. But I want to print this value. That means that slash, I can use other slash and I will execute this code. Then it is printing as it is. Um, why is this printing now? So there is a problem in my keyboard, I think. Maybe I have changed some settings for printing this backward slash. Mm, Let's see what are the methods in strings. If I want, I am simply taking hello and I just want to know what are the operations I can execute on this. For that, I can simply use dir of s and I am running it. It will print or see. See here, I am just using dir so that it will display how many variables that will exist in this operation. Or simply I'm taking here the same string and I'm using dir of s. It will show me how many operations or how many items. We already know some methods, right? Is all is used to check if the string is alphabetic and numeric or not, like that. Uh, in the same way, if we want to know how many methods are available for this variable, we can simply use dir of s. If we want to know more about this, for example, if I want to know more about is alpha, then I can simply ask for help method. Inside help, I can use as str dot is alpha. And then if I press enter, it will give me detailed description for that method. Is alpha self comma slash return true if the string is alphabetic string, false otherwise. Here if I check s dot is alpha, it is printing me true because here s is hello, so it is alphabetic. In the same way, if we want to know more about, I mean, which operations will perform on this particular variable, we can simply use dir method for knowing that and help for knowing about more, I mean, for knowing more about that particular method. Like see some methods. I mean, like, let me show you some string methods. Mhm. Here, I'm taking a small string, I mean small h in hello, and I just want to capitalize this. I just simply use str dot capitalize. Okay, I'm taking str, sorry. Um, Here I have to take s, but I taken like I just want to print help, like I think like I'm taking help keyword and I'm just using the dot capitalize. First, I am printing I mean. First, here I am printing the definition or description of capitalized method. It will return capitalized version of the string. That means, see here. Here we have hello H in small letter. After capitalizing it, H will be capital. The first letter. See. More specifically, make the first character have uppercase and the rest as lowercase. And this is the first method we are going to know. And if we don't understand any of these methods, we can simply place them in help and we can simply ask. It will show us the description of that method. And if I want to make every character to uppercase, here I'm just using uppercase. I just want to convert every character in this string to uppercase. I'm just simply using s dot upper. It will print hello in uppercase. The original string will be same before. Because strings are mutable, even if I print after this, it will remain same. Because lists are immutable, so the values doesn't change. For example, if we want to store this upper case in some other variable, we can simply take as s1 is equal to, and we can simply print s1. In the same way, we have multiple methods like if I want to print s1, let's say, and we are seeing first method as upper. It is used to convert each character into uppercase. In the same way, we have lower method. It will convert each character into lowercase. Let's see. Here I am taking again the string as Python in capitals, and just I want to print them in lowercase. I can simply use lower method, and I'm executing it. It is printing me Python in small letters. That means it is converting my uppercase letters into lowercase. That means it will convert each character into lowercase. In the same way, our next method is capitalize. Here we have a Python. We just need the first letter uppercase and all the letters has to display in lowercase. Then we can use capitalize method. Now see, it is printing P in uppercase and all other letters in lowercase. We can simply take as string dot capitalize. And next method we are going to see is title case. Mm, Title case means if we take a sentence, for example, welcome to Python. Then I'm just using here title instead of capitalize. It will print each I mean first character in each word into uppercase. Let's see. It is printing me welcome. Here I used a small t, but it is converting into capital T. It will take each word and convert the first character into uppercase and other characters to lowercase. That is title case. In the same way, we have strip. Okay, first let me show you all the examples. Uh, This is used to remove these white spaces. Hmm, Fifth one is strip, and this is used to remove the white spaces at the ends. That means starting and ending white spaces. Let's see with an example. For example, if I'm taking some spaces before the string and I'm printing hello and again white spaces, now I am printing normal string and then I'm printing the string using strip s dot strip. Then here it will print with including spaces, but after using strip, it will remove the unwanted white spaces. That means at the end and at the start of the string. Let's see what will happen. At start, it is printing the white spaces also, and after using strip, it has discarded white spaces before and after hello. For example, if I am taking uh, welcome and I am running this. Then see here it won't remove the white spaces in the middle of the words. It will just remove the white spaces at the beginning and the ending of the word. Sorry, of the sentence. Here it is removing this white space and this white space, but it is not removing the white spaces in between the words. Did you get it? What is strip? Hello.
Yes.
Uh, we have two methods for one. We can also have strip. Let's see what will happen if we use strip. It will remove the unwanted space in the for the at the start of the string or like say left side of the string. If we use strip, it will remove unwanted space at the right side of the string. So it is not visible. That's why. See here. Mhm. The space will be removed using strip. And when we use strip, it will remove the space at the starting or left side of the string. And now we have seen L strip and also R strip. Mm. And today our session time is completed. So shall we end the session here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for your precious time.
Thank you.
Thank you.